Clashes between Indian police and the protesters continued for the third consecutive day in Indian-administered Kashmir over the death of a teenage boy, killed by Indian police tear gas shell. The teenager died on Sunday after being struck by a shell fired by police to quell a pro-independence demonstration. According to an official report, over the past 3 days, about 80 protesters and 30 policemen have been injured during the clashes. The Indian Police Inspector General said they are adopting the remedial measures to stop such incidents.
Direct hitting would be a grave human rights violation, but the intention is not that. Whenever policemen use this tear smoke shell, they don't intend to hit directly anybody. It is always on a trajectory so that it falls behind the crowd, creates a smoke screen, and so that they are able to run away. We always have an exit route. But as I said, this was an unfortunate incident. It happened. What can we do? Now we can take remedial measures.
The summer capital Srinagar remained paralyzed as shutdown and curfew were observed in many parts of the city. Meanwhile, governmental as well as non-governmental institutions remained closed due to the prevailing situation. Separatist leaders also called a general strike on Tuesday over the youngsters' killing as well as what they call the continuous human rights violation in the region. However, people in Kashmir continued the protests on the third day of the teenager's death.
This is a part of the mechanism which the Government of India has adopted to curb the ongoing rightful movement. We have to project our cause to the world at large, that at least come to our rescue, prevail upon the Government of India to resolve the Kashmir issue. The peace will return to not only to Kashmir, it will return to the whole South Asia.
Indian police fired in air, used tear gas and swung batons to disperse the protesters in Srinagar and other towns. Kashmir is an issue of flashpoint between India and Pakistan since independence from British rule. Both India and Pakistan rule Kashmir in part but claim it in entirety. Analysts say continuous human rights violations and delay in the resolution of dispute have highlighted the Kashmir issue at the international level. Now it remains to be seen if the world can put pressure on India and Pakistan to resolve the issue amicably. Shahanabad, Press TV, Indian-administered Kashmir.